or goat. Reared and slaughtered for meat purposes. Ready to cook and ready to eat. Sausages, bacon, uncooked ham, kebab, and so on are ready to cook meat products.
Traditional cart, single animal, wooden frame, an iron rim sitting on a large wooden wheel. The problem with this iron rim cuts into the road, makes it difficult to pull. This is very hard bearing. We want to make it smooth bearing, and a combination of pneumatic tires, wood bearings, smooth bearings, and so on. Our concern is, of course, animals. Animals should be able to pull much easily a larger load. Larger load means the owner or the carter can make more money per day. At the same time, animals should be able to pull easily. So we have a twin objective of the carter, the farmer at one end, and the animal at the other. In a traditional cart, the neck is being injured because the constant rubbing of the wooden yoke against the skin. In our new harnessing device, we are designed in such a way that one harness will sit here and another harness will sit here. So the animals can pull easily without any neck injury, and its tractive effort is well applied without the present rubbing, chafing, neck injury, and so on. 8 million animals in India lose their neck because of this callosity or neck cancer. So we have found that the cart can be modernized in a variety of ways to benefit man as well as the animals. That is what's called appropriate technology. This is being fostered by the Animal Welfare Board of India and the Government of India. The state governments, if they also take sufficient interest in improving this, the cart itself is saving 2,000 crores of foreign exchange per year. What the animal does or the bullock cart does, the mechanized systems cannot do. And that is why we have to have mechanized transport like trucks at one end, bullock carts at the other, a dualistic economy where both are complementing each other. And one purpose of the Animal Welfare Board sponsoring Animal Welfare Fortnight is to make people aware that both can exist in India at this stage of development. We have made a cart made of steel frame on which we are keeping either an aluminum body or in this case an FRP body, which makes the whole cart lighter by almost 50 to 60%. So the animal can pull easily, carrying larger amount of load. First, what we have done, we have introduced pneumatic tires, so the rolling friction is reduced, smooth ball bearings and roller bearings, which makes it easier for pulling, brake, so that the cart can be stopped easily, and the whole thing is so mounted with harnessing devices so that animal can pull 3 times the load with the same effort, no damage to the roads, and further all kinds of materials can be carried on it. Wood is safe, steel is a good thing to use, and thus you can see how we have modernized the cart, retaining the basic features of the cart, at the same time bringing in new technology, or I would say appropriate technology.
You are a vegetarian. How you are concerned with meat?
वैसे आमतौर पर देखने में आता है कि हम अपने जीवन में बहुत क्रूर व्यवहार करते हैं जानवरों के प्रति, और शायद हमें इस बात का इल्म भी नहीं होता. In our daily life, we tend to treat animals with tremendous cruelty. What are the sorts of cruelties to the animals that we inflict in our own country? Let's ask Professor Ramaswamy.
Well, I should begin with again the bullock cart and the plow. As I mentioned, 100 million hectares are plowed by them. Tractors cannot take over for many years to come. There, 80 million bullocks and buffaloes are plowing our paddy fields and wheat fields. These 80 million work animals, or say 8 crore work animals, provide 40 million horsepower. 40 million horsepower. That is 30,000 megawatts of energy they make available to us. Now, they give about 25 crore, 2,500 crore units of energy. So at one end they are saving about 3,000 crores of foreign exchange, that's the petroleum saving, by plowing and carting. And these animals, bullocks and buffaloes, start working from the age of 2 till the age of 14. During this 10-year term, they get every day 100 crore beatings. 100 crore beatings a day they get whiplashes. Why? They are not able to pull. Why they are not able to pull? The plow is inefficient, the cart is inefficient, enough food is not being given to them, harnessing is wrong, and therefore, by improving that, I am saying that cruelty of beating and ill treatment, cruelty by crushing the testes, twisting the tails, and prodding at them, that's one major kind of cruelty. That means 8 crore animals get 100 crore beatings a day. You can imagine that's the biggest tragedy of our country. And that happens right in our presence. It is not in an isolated location. The second kind of cruelty, if I may say so, is in something which all of us should take care. We have about 3,000 slaughterhouses. Yep. We kill or slaughter 125 million animals, large and small, plus about 200 million poultry. Meat is an item of human consumption. Animals are being slaughtered in the most unhygienic, atrocious conditions, in dilapidated, stingy slaughterhouses built 100 years ago. Only 4 slaughterhouses have been modernized since independence. That is a place where the highest amount of cruelty takes place. First of all these animals are made to walk about 100 to 800 miles, or they are transported in ill-designed trucks where they are put one above the other. It's tremendous suffering for them and wastage at the other. In the slaughterhouses, when they come, they are pushed down, or they are taken by goading them, putting a flame behind them, putting a stick into the anus, because they refuse to go to the platform. They get frightened when they see other animals being killed. So in the slaughterhouses, there is no ventilation, no light, no power, no water, no room for them. Why? Because 100 years ago they were meant for, say, 20 animals, now they are killing 2,000 animals. Yep. So that's the second place where I think maximum amount of cruelty takes place.
Professor Ramaswamy, you...
It occurs to me that we will not only help ourselves, but also animals as well. That is why I always say animal care for human welfare. every input which we give to improve the animal system will come back to us with increased employment, earnings, better meat, quality, better hygienic meat, or better bullock carts, no damage to roads, etc.
In fact, what you're saying is absolutely nothing but the truth. वैसे आमतौर पर देखने में आता है कि हम अपने जीवन में बहुत क्रूर व्यवहार करते हैं जानवरों के प्रति, और शायद हमें इस बात का इल्म भी नहीं होता. During our daily lives, we tend to treat animals with tremendous cruelty. What are the sorts of cruelties to the animals that we inflict in our own country? Let's ask Professor Ramaswamy.
Well, I should begin with again the bullock cart and the plough. As I mentioned, 100 million hectares are ploughed by them. Tractors cannot take over for many years to